Okay, so he had it in December. We didn't realize that it wasn't, that it didn't go away with the amoxicillin. He took him back to the doctor around Resurrection Sunday, so maybe around April 19th-ish.
Okay.
And determined that he still had it. They gave us more amoxicillin. We gave him it for 10 days. I noticed, it had to be a time when we went to the doctor in March. Because I remember he was on it for 10 days and I noticed that it wasn't. He was still 20 years. Then we went around Resurrection Sunday. They gave him a different prescription.
Okay.
Which I have all the paperwork to show you what prescriptions he had.
I think I may be able to pull him.
Okay.
So he's only had one continuous ear infection then, pretty much? Or has he...
Well, I don't think they ever went away.
Really?
But no one ever said it's been chronic. They just kept giving me different medications. Right. So, yeah.
Poor kiddo.
And it's still pulling.
Yeah. One ear more than the other, Mom?
Right. The right.
The right ear?
Yes.
How's he sleep? I take that as not.
Right.
Thank you. Thank you. How old are you? How old are you, Saj? How old? Good job. Good job, man. Oh, no. Oh. Look over here. Pop, 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 pop. Could you find my voice again? Yes, see you looking. Nice job trying to find my voice. Now let's see if you can find my sounds over there. Get ready. Look. Yes, you're doing great. I saw you peeking. Those are my birdie sounds. Let's see if you can find some more of those birdies over there. He probably just wants to hug and snuggle, but can we see if we can face him towards the window here? Oh, sure. There, then both ears can do some hard work. Get ready for the next one. It was over there, but I saw you looking for it when you heard it. Nice job. Let's find a few more. Yeah, you get an awfully serious look on your face when you hear my sounds. Guess what? I think we're going to call it good. You did awesome. I'll be right over.
But just so you kind of have an idea. The reason I asked that right off the bat is because his hearing is out of whack. Before I even look at him, I can tell you that these ears look like they're either full of fluid or full of wax, but something's not right here. Did he pass a newborn hearing screen?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll probably find some degree of fluid in the ears, and we'll talk about how we go about fixing that.
You said his hearing is out of whack?
Yes. He's down about 30 decibels right now. So basically this is a max conductive hearing loss right now that we have. And it's probably both ears because the sound field test doesn't differentiate the right ear from the left, so it's probably in both ears.
You mean the test we just took?
Mm-hmm.
She said he did great.
He may have done great, but he doesn't hear great. He participated well. He did the test very well. He played along very well. He did his job well. The kids this age, you got to take what they get with a grain of salt, because sometimes kids don't want to play along so well. So you got to take what you get. And he played very well. He was very reliable. He did a good job. But nonetheless,
so you said his hearing is what?
He's down about 30 decibels of hearing right now. This is all correctable stuff, so no panicking too soon on me now. We'll take a look at his ears and we'll figure it out from there. Okay, now this one. Good little man.
Okay. So we're talking about this area right here. Okay. Okay.
So if we're not ventilating this cavity behind the eardrum, then the problem with this whole boring physiology stuff that happens, you go from having a dry ear to one that starts to fill up with a blister-like fluid. And that's what I'm seeing today. both on the tympanogram and on the physical exam today. That's where he's at right now.
Okay.
Okay? So you went from a dry ear to one that's got some mucousy kind of fluid behind there.
Okay.
Well, that fluid behind the eardrum, it impedes the ability of the ear bones to move, and it blunts your hearing, which is why you've got a hearing loss showing on his test today.
Okay.
That's temporary stuff, nothing to worry about in the long term. It's also, when you have fluid in here, not only does it potentially give you a hearing problem, but it's also the right medium for bacteria to grow. So you get some germs from the nose up in there or something, and all of a sudden those germs are floating around having a little party with the other germs that are there, and all of a sudden you got a bunch of baby germs, and now you've got a whole cavity full of germs. In other words, that clear fluid just turned into pus. That hurts, that causes fevers, that wakes kids up, that gets you to the doctor, that gets you an antibiotic because that's what an ear infection is.
Okay.
So when you get
That's
your ear
an
infection,
infection.
yep, it's when the fluid turns into pus. It's infected fluid.
Okay.
Okay. So then you get your antibiotic, right? And
Right.
you got to give him his antibiotic liquid, which he swallows in the mouth, goes into the stomach, gets absorbed into the bloodstream, and comes back up to the ear through the bloodstream. Right?
Well, but it didn't happen like that for him.
Sure it did. You had to give him a liquid, and you had to swallow it, and that was how you tried to clean up this thing. Well, the point is this, is that taking antibiotics by mouth, it's kind of like putting chlorine in your pool. You're going to kill the germs. That's all that antibiotics do. They kill germs. They don't get rid of the fluid. So the antibiotic gets you from here back to here, where you're feeling better, looking better, you're not spiking fevers anymore, you look like you're on the mend. Problem is that if this tube's not working well, the fluid is still going to sit there. So then you stop your antibiotics 10 days later, right? What happens if you stop putting chlorine in your pool?
That's just all the germs.
It just gets dirty again, right? And the same is true here. So people get into this cycle where they're going back and forth between fluid and infection, fluid and infection, fluid and infection, and you're racking up a whole bunch of diagnosed ear infections. Until eventually your doctor says to you, you know what, all the medicine in the world's not helping you. So if we don't need a medical solution, we might need a surgical solution. And that's what we're here to talk about. So really, what does this all amount to? A discussion about ear tubes and why you have ear tubes and what they're all about. Because medicine alone isn't going to fix this. We got to wait for this thing to grow up. And I don't know when that's going to be for him. Generally speaking, in studies and things, kids generally outgrow these problems before the age of 5, but other kids have problems later on in life too. I had ear tubes till I was 13, so some people just need them longer than others. But I just wanted you to kind of have an idea
that's
about
what the
just how
ear
big of a
tube-
tube we're talking about. Tiny little bugger.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Not huge, not a big hole.
I recorded it. Basically, it's not something you just, he was like, it's a commitment. So it's not something that you just do. It'll last 1 to 2 years, and then they keep checking. He could need them reinstalled every 1 to 2 years. He has to come to the doctor quarterly to get them checked. He explained it like if you put a hole in a plastic, the fluid starts to come out. So if we start to see something coming out of the ear, we have to add ear drops. He explained to me that the antibiotics don't do anything but contaminate your liver. It just gets rid of the bacteria. So, and it also could be a cause for him having these flares with eczema because that's a side effect. And his skin does not look nowhere near how it looked last week. I thought it was just because he's been with me exclusively and I've been able to Vaseline his whole entire body every time. But like I told you at home, I do his whole entire body every time. But now I know why, because medicine side effect is eczema flare.